2025 was a massive year for gaming, but looking at the calendar for 2026, the Souls-like genre isn't just growing, it's evolving. From long-awaited sequels to experimental risks from the masters of the craft, the next 12 months are packed. Today I'm breaking down the titles I'm most looking forward to, the ones I'm curious about, and one major FromSoft project that still has me a little conflicted. Whether they're confirmed for this year or still sitting in that TBD limbo, these are the games I think you should have on your radar. Starting out, we have Code Vein 2. Code Vein 2 takes us back into the post-apocalyptic world of Revenants, but with a major mechanical shift. Bandai Namco is introducing a time travel mechanic where you partner with a mysterious girl named Lou to rewrite the fate of the world. The core gameplay evolves the gift system, allowing for even deeper build customization, while the world design has moved towards a more seamless, vast landscape. It focuses on the sudden emergence of the Luna Rapaces, a threat turning revenants into mindless horrors. I'm really excited for this one because I ended up really enjoying the first game, even if it was a bit too anime at times. What kept me hooked was that incredible build variety and the companion system. It made the world feel more lived in. The sequel appears to be going in a bit different direction as far as the art style and the overarching story, but honestly, I'm here for it. As long as that core customizability remains, I'm ready to jump back in. Next we have Nioh 3. Team Ninja is finally returning to the series that put them on the Souls-like map. Nioh 3 is a massive evolution, introducing a ninja playstyle that you can hot swap with the traditional samurai style at the press of a button. While the samurai style focuses on blocking and stance-based precision, the ninja style is all about high-speed evasion and dual-wielding weapons like the Falcon Talons. It also ditches the strictly linear missions for open field exploration, large interconnected zones that reward you for exploring off the beaten path. I'm actually playing through Nioh 2 right now, and I played the first one a while back. Between those and my time with Wo Long and Rise of the Ronin, it really feels like Nioh 3 is the culmination of everything Team Ninja has done up to this point. They've perfected that high-octane combat loop, and I'm genuinely excited to see how all those mechanics finally come together in a true third installment.
None shall interfere with my course! Become a spirit stone!
Next is Lords of the Fallen 2. Set 100 years after the 2023 reboot, Lords of the Fallen 2 makes the dual realm system even more visceral. The Umbral realm is no longer just a parallel world. It's now seeping into the living world of Axiom in real time. Hexworks has confirmed a much darker, grittier tone with a focus on bolder, braver, and bloodier combat. This includes a new dismemberment system and revamped AI that makes enemies behave more unpredictably than in the previous game. I absolutely loved the 2023 Lords of the Fallen, so even if this sequel was just more of that, I'd be totally down. However, the premise of the world getting even more gruesome and the new gameplay elements we've seen so far have me really hyped. The Epic Game Store exclusivity on PC is definitely a bummer, but I'm hopeful that the game itself is going to be great enough to make the jump worth it.
Every place I've ever been, everywhere I'm going
Next is Mortal Shell 2. This standalone sequel from Cold Symmetry takes the shell concept and expands it significantly. You return as the Harbinger, but now you can explore over 60 dungeons in a much larger interconnected world. The big evolution here is the removal of stamina restrictions, encouraging an ultra-aggressive playstyle focused on breaking enemy posture. The arsenal has also evolved, adding medieval firearms like shotguns to your traditional claymores and maces. I really liked the first Mortal Shell for what it was, a smaller, tighter experience. The sequel, however, looks like they're taking that core concept and cranking it up to 11. The announcement trailer was just brutal. It leaned so heavily into that dark, heavy metal aesthetic from the first game, and I am so here for it. If the full game lives up to the scale and intensity of what we've seen, this could be an all-time great Souls-like.
God. But neither have they.
Next is Valor Mortis. Developed by One More Level, the team behind the Ghost Runner games, Valor Mortis is a first-person action Souls-like. You play as William, one of Napoleon's soldiers, who is resurrected in a plague-ridden Europe. It features a parry-heavy combat system using 19th century weaponry combined with supernatural corrupting powers. The game focuses on high mobility, letting you dash and zip through environments while fighting off the Eternal Guard. I really appreciate this game for taking some massive swings and trying something totally new with the Souls-like formula by bringing it into the first-person perspective. That risk-taking alone makes me want to play it. I genuinely hope it turns out well because we need more developers willing to experiment and try new things in this space, rather than just playing it safe. Next on the list is a big one. It's the Duskbloods. This is a major curveball from FromSoftware. Directed by Hidetaka Miyazaki, the Duskbloods is a PvPvE action RPG. Isn't that a mouthful? And it's exclusive to the Nintendo Switch too. It features a gothic Victorian aesthetic where players choose from a roster of bloodsworn characters. Matches involve competing for victory points against both AI monsters and other players. It's built on a system of contracts and destined rivals, making it more of a competitive cooperative hybrid than a traditional single-player RPG. This is such a weird one. I love FromSoft, that's why I started a Souls channel in the first place. And the core concept and gothic aesthetic look pretty cool. If the mechanics work, I could see it being fun, but honestly this isn't the type of game I really want from this studio. I would have much preferred another of their massive, tough action RPGs with an insane world to explore. On top of that, I would have given it a fair shake if it weren't for the Switch 2 exclusivity. That just sucks. I'm not buying a whole console just for this one game. I'll probably hold off playing it until the next Zelda game forces my hand and I end up buying a Switch 2. It's just a weird choice that I don't think is going to work very well for FromSoft in the long run.
Will flow for one, and one alone.
Next on the list is Mistfall Hunter. Mistfall Hunter is a third-person extraction Souls-like set in a post-Ragnarok world. You play as a guild hunter entering the Gildan Mist to harvest resources and mend the web of fate. It features 5 distinct classes, like the Shadow Strix and Black Arrow, and focuses on a high-stakes PvPvE loop where dying means losing your loot. I actually played the alpha test for this one last year, which is one of the reasons that I think the Duskbloods could work as a game. And while I definitely had some complaints, the lack of controller support made it really tough for me to play and some of the mechanics felt like they were at odds with each other. I think this game could be a lot of fun once it reaches full release. It's one I'm keeping a close eye on, and I'm cautiously optimistic that when it finally releases, they'll have smoothed out those rough edges from the alpha.
Then let the hunt begin.
And lastly, we have Vindictus Defying Fate. This is Nexon's attempt to turn their long-running MMO into a standalone, high-fidelity action Souls-like. Built on Unreal Engine 5, it focuses on visceral physics-based combat and massive cinematic boss encounters. Each character has a unique, expressive moveset designed for read and react gameplay. While it draws from the Vindictus lore, it's a completely separate experience focused on solo and small group play rather than a massive MMO world. We're wrapping up the list with a little bit of fan service. But that isn't all this game has going for it. The gameplay looks genuinely fun and the world seems like it could be a blast to explore. This one definitely has the most caution for me out of everything on this list, mostly because it has the potential to be a pay-to-win grindfest given the publisher. However, at this point, I'm looking forward to trying it for myself, and I really hope it turns out to be a solid, fair game. So, from the return of Nioh to the experimental Napoleon-Souls of Valor Mortis, we have a lot to keep us busy in 2026. Whether you're looking for classic sequels or something totally different, the genre is definitely pushing its own boundaries this year. But what do you think? Which of these are you most excited for? And are you actually going to buy a Switch 2 just for a FromSoft game? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more Souls-like content. That's all I have for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.